Hello, I'm Bernard Hickey from Eurostoxx and welcome to 90 at 9. This is your morning briefing where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. Starting now with news, the world's financial markets is asking the European Central Bank the question, show us your big bazookas. Tonight we'll find out what the European Central Bank has decided about its bond buying program. We've heard for months about how it's going to do whatever it takes to save the Eurozone. And it seems the plan is gathering around the idea of unlimited bond buying. But it would be sterilised, as they say. This would mean the European Central Bank effectively prints money, uses that money to buy short-term bonds from Southern Europe for those countries that ask for bailouts, and then the European Central Bank would mop up that money once it's pumped it out into the system by issuing its own bills. So this would be called, quote, monetary outright transactions. And we'll find out later tonight exactly what the European Central Bank has decided. There's going to be a press conference and a decision announced. Meanwhile, European stocks were broadly flat overnight. Everyone's waiting for those big bazookas. Spanish and Italian long bond yields fell in expectation that the plan would come through, and also short-term bond yields are falling. That is because the European Central Bank has said it will only buy shorter-term bonds. Meanwhile, the Australian economy slowed in the June quarter for growth of 0.6%. That's down from 1.4% in the March quarter. And it's clear that the hard landing in China is starting to affect the Australian economy. Big cuts and plans for mining investment are flowing through now. Many people expect the Reserve Bank there will have to cut interest rates later this year. That's at the same time New Zealand interest rates are on hold, so that means the New Zealand dollar relatively more attractive than the Australian dollar. In fact, it rose over 78 Australian cents yesterday. That's a 2-month high. That's one of the factors in ANZ's economist Cameron Bagri deciding to shift his view about when our official cash rate will rise. He's previously been saying around middle of 2013. He's now saying the next rate hike will be 2014. That takes him out with NZIER. That would mean the official cash rate would have been on hold since 2009, apart from about 6 months in 2010-11, for 5 years at 2.5%. I'm Bernard Hickey. That was 90 at 9 from Eurostoxx.